Hello, my name's Dave. I'm from Hornsey Events, and today I'm with Gareth, who's one of the committee members of Hornsey Events, and I'd like to just have a quick chat with him and talk about behind the scenes. Hiya, Gareth.
Good afternoon.
So, we're just over a week away now from the event. How does it start? How do you start to plan this? When do you start to plan it?
Well, we're thinking about next year's event already. The first thing that we have to do is to make sure we can use Gareth Park. So we have actually got permission to use the park next year from the Town Council, and we've got it booked for 2 days next year. And on the Saturday, we're looking into this. We haven't decided that we're going to do this definitely yet, but we're hoping to do music in the afternoon and then have bike show on the Sunday. It's not possible to run the bike show on 2 days. It gets quite difficult to do that. So yeah, we've started to think about it already, although of course the main focus is now on next weekend.
So it was 12 months ago when you started for this event.
Yeah.
So what's the sort of timeline that you've got to sort of hit? I mean, what licensing and things like that? Can you tell me about that?
Well, I've got a list of all the things that need to be done and all the dates they need to be done by. But we usually do things well in advance because if we have to send, it escapes me, what is it? We have to send an event plan to East Riding Council and Hornsey Town Council. So that goes in November. We've got insurances. There are various licenses that we have to get, street trader licenses, lottery licenses, music licenses, performing rights society licenses, various permissions and things, but we do all of that well in advance. So I have got the list, but we don't, we are at this really from October, November onwards. We'll start to send next year's information in October, November this year.
So is that a joint effort, or is this your tasks
I
to
lead on it. It is a joint effort. We're all part of it, but I lead on this. Yeah.
It sounds of it. There's be quite a lot of costs involved there for licenses, insurances, and things like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We have to pay for we have to pay for insurance for the company. Do I say how much the insurance is?
Probably not.
So we have to pay insurance. We have to pay for the ambulance cover. We have to pay the sound engineer. There's a whole raft of people. We have to pay for road closures, for East Riding Council for road closures. And there are 2 disabled parking spaces in Cinema Street that we've moved to the loading bay. We have to pay to do that. Yeah, there's quite a bit of cost involved.
So a lot of that will be done through fundraising and the sponsors. I mean, the sponsors are fantastic.
The sponsors are amazing. It would be very, very difficult to do it without the sponsors. And yeah, we do fundraising as well throughout the year. The local pubs, the New Inn, helps a lot in terms of raising funds for us. We put Best of British Bands on as well to raise money to be able to do this, and to put the country music thing on, which we did this year as well.
The Country Music Festival was absolutely fantastic this year. We really enjoyed that.
Yeah, we were really pleased because the first year that we've run it, different sites, obviously next to Floral Hall, we didn't really know how it was going to go, and it seemed to go down really well. Everybody loved it, so we're going to do it again next year.
Yeah. I suppose now there's a week to go.
Yes.
So you're all looking like swans, but I guess you're paddling away like mad underneath. Is everything under control? I don't want you to go into too much detail, but is it flowing like it should do?
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 things that we could probably it would nice to be a little bit further ahead on, but we did this last year, so we're far better placed to know what we need to do. And we made a list of all the things that we need to do better last year, which we've worked through. So it's looking good. It's looking good, really.
Well, that's great to know. Well, thanks, Gareth, for your time. It's been nice to get a bit of an insight into what goes on behind the scenes. And I think, everybody enjoys the bike show. You've got the behind the scenes of this committee working away for you, doing all this. But it's also the sponsors. This event would just not go ahead without the sponsors. Thank you very much.